Yo, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 15 Ultimate Team gameplay. And today, I guess you can say, is the last part of the trilogy that I put out in the past day of MUT games. So here we are in our Super Bowl. I honestly can't, I wouldn't say season 6 or something like that. One of those season Super Bowls we're in, and we made it through the playoffs. We made it through the playoffs without, face catch Palooza hitting us or anything like that, or at least, too badly, that we're still able to come out with the win. We're going against Marshawn Lynch here, and so far Marshawn Lynch is having a good game, but you see Nada come in unblocked. I don't know how he did that, but I'll definitely take it. And you see Marshawn Lynch trying to get some yardage, but it brings up a very key third down at midfield. Quarterback looking, trying to find someone, no one open, and it looked like Pat P might have had the pick there if Kuechly didn't swat it, but Kuechly swat anyways, which we're not complaining about, and we force a punt on the first drive, so and that's all good. Unfortunately, he gets a really good punt. He pins us to the 3-yard line. So we're going to have to go 97 yards in 3 minutes if we want to get a touchdown before halftime, which we are capable of doing. But first, we need to convert a third down. And even though someone splits the double team, Aaron Rodgers breaks the tackle, gets the first, doesn't slide for some reason. But we get the first somehow out of that whole mess. As you see, this dude goes offsides, and Jamal Charles fumbles. He recovers it and takes it for 6, but I already knew, even though this dude was diving in the end zone, it was an offsides penalty. That play is negated. We're gonna get a first down and 5. So that was really bad on his part. If he doesn't go outside, that's a touchdown. So he really screwed up there. And obviously I snapped it as soon as I saw he went offsides. I wasn't even planning on running that play, but it worked out anyways. See, we get the first down with Jamal Charles. We're only at the 30-yard line, so we need to kind of hurry up here a little bit. So we take a shot for Deshaun Jackson, but Deshaun doesn't get both feet in bounds because of an errant pass by Aaron Rodgers. Second down, we try running the ball. We don't get too much. So another third down situation. We come out passing, finding Calvin in the middle of the field on the slant, but like I mentioned before, 90 Calvin's a bum, so he fumbles the ball. And here's where we made our mistake. I actually punt the ball. Maybe I should have not punted the ball. I don't know. But it's a 4th and 3. But I mean, basically that fumble cost us a possession. And speaking of fumbles, we force a fumble here. Nada knocks the dude down, but the quarterback's able to pick up his own recovery on the ground, which was fantastic. As you see, he throws it across to the tight end, but it's across the line of scrimmage, so that's gonna be a penalty. He loses yards and the down, so bad break there for him. I don't know why Eric Berry decided to leave his zone. Either way, third down and 18. We drop a key pick that would have put us in field goal range, maybe touchdown range with 20 seconds left. Instead, we do force the punt anyways, and then my right tackle, Bulaga, who is definitely not my right tackle anymore. Let me just put that out real quick. Besides, he's not going to block anybody, so I'm getting sacked right there. 11 seconds left. We call our first timeout. Third down and 12, just to give us a shot in case we get a big play here, which we do to Calvin Johnson, juking around at the 45-yard line. That's too long for a field goal, so 4 seconds left. We're just going to take one shot at the end zone since we don't have time for anything else. And Julio Jones, I'm telling you, man, I'm going to take, when it comes to freaking Hail Marys and stuff, I'm taking my shot for that Julio. And speaking of shots, Patrick Peterson takes a shot to start the third quarter. And finally, we lost the fumble. I mean, they've been trying really hard to make us lose that fumble. Eventually, they got us on the kick return, though. We get the ball coming out of half, a chance to, get control of this game. Instead, here he is just pounding the rock. Marshawn Lynch doing his thing, breaking tackles, and eventually the fullback dive from the 3-yard line. Gets him in the end zone. He actually gets the first points of the game instead of us because of that. So, I mean, that was great. We were playing some pretty good defense, and then that happened. So, now we're down 7. Definitely needing a touchdown right now. Field goals do nothing. There's not enough time. Of course, this is back when there are 3-minute quarters. Today they changed the head-to-head quarter lengths to 4 minutes, which I definitely prefer because, when you get crappy fumble luck like I do, you get more time to recover from it and stuff like that. It basically makes sure that the better player wins more often than not. So I'm okay with that. Could just been a lot of weird things going on when I play in MUT. But nonetheless, after all that, we're getting a pretty good drive going here. Taking off of Rodgers. But once again, right tackle doesn't really hold up. Either way, that wasn't really going to do much. I was just going to hit Jamal. Instead, third down and 13 comes up. We needed that one, and we get it to Antonio Brown. Of course, it was 4-down territory. We definitely won that first down that play, which we got. And on to the next play, Jamal Charles, wide open running lane. That's a touchdown, and that's a tie ball game with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. So the defense has been locking up besides, when Marshawn Lynch decides to break tackles. So we just got to get one more stop. And so far, a great start. Stuffed for a loss of 3 on that play. Next play, he calls some play action here, looking at the tight end. But here comes Jason McCourty with the key interception. But he didn't get both feet in bounds. And a third down and 13 comes up. He throws it to the tight end, and he gets 2 feet in bounds. Or did he? I thought he didn't, but apparently he did. So that's cool. I mean, the difference of who gets 2 feet in bounds is right now killing us. And then on the next play, wide open in the middle of the field is a receiver. And, you know, Steven Tulik was in a yellow zone. That was his area, but he decided he was going to blitz. I have no idea why. That's another dude who's not on our team anymore. 290 overall players who, you know, really don't want us to win games, you know, so, you know, so that's what's up. As you see, now it's up to Marshawn Lynch to get 10 yards, which Marshawn Lynch is definitely capable of because he's got that break tackle ability. No matter who comes at him, he's breaking tackles, and, you know, like I said, there's not much to do about that. That's just beast mode at his best, you know. So he gets in the field goal range here, and now we have no timeouts. We have no chance to stop him. So with 5 seconds left, I actually go off sides here so I can stop the clock. I realized, you know, he was going to get the field goal off and kill the rest of the clock. So we go off sides, clock stops, and he kicks the field goal here, which gives us 1 second left to try something. Pretty sure he's going to squib it, so we're going to be ready to lateral this one and then make magic happen. We lateral, Gio gets the ball in. Gio run, I don't know how I ended up running backward. That was not one of my finer moments. And we end up losing the game, so, you know, unfortunate considering our offense was pretty good when we actually were not fumbling. So leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 15 Ultimate Team gameplay, and I'll catch you guys next time, or who knows what's going to happen next.